All right, guys, it's here. It's the iPhone 14 Pro. It's finally in my hand. I've been talking about this phone for longer than I can remember, following the rumors, and it's I don't know, it's kind of crazy to like actually be looking at it. And it is genuinely as impressive and cool as it looks. I mean, the animations alone on the dynamic island feel like they're worth the $1,000 asking price for this phone. They are so fluid, they are so fresh, and it just genuinely feels like the iPhone is different. It kind of was starting to feel similar and complacent for a while, but this is just totally new. I love how music and podcasts go up there, and you can even set a timer and then it'll go to the side of the other two things, or vice versa. You can tap and hold for a short menu, sort of like 3D Touch used to be, and it's just all so fluid and so responsive on the 120 Hz ProMotion screen. And that part's not new. We had that on the iPhone 13 Pro, but just here with these extra animations, it feels even more special than before. Really, the one part of the screen that I gotta be honest, I don't really like at all is the always on display. I really think Apple did a great job with it. There's just something about it always being on that kind of distracts me. I'll notice it catches my eye when it's on a desk or it's sitting around, making me think there's some notification when there's not. It's just on and it allows me to see the time. So on my own device, I've already turned it off. I mean, again, I think it looks great. It's the best implementation of always on I've seen. I guess just never having had it because it's the first time it's been on an iPhone. I don't know. Like I feel like it might have been a little overhyped. It's not doing that much for me. I also feel this way about the cameras. I mean, there's definitely more detail on the 48 megapixel sensor compared to the standard 12, but I gotta say, hearing all of the details and the better low light improvements, I guess I thought it would translate more than I've seen in this early review. I'm planning to spend a lot more time with these phones and their cameras, and like I said, like detail wise, there is absolutely more, and you will notice that when you're zooming in on details, especially like in somebody's hair. You can just see there's more in the image that the sensor can capture. But as far as general photos go and even video, I mean, I gotta be honest, compared to the iPhone 13 Pro, it's pretty similar. Like it's not a night and day change for the camera, except for one feature, and that is action mode. This thing is absolutely insane, and in testing it out, you guys can see me running here. Both of us are moving at full speed, and this is handheld on the phone. It is absolutely miraculous. What Apple has done here is absolutely insane, and I cannot believe that it's actually on the phone. It's 2.8K too, so better than 1080p, and yeah, you get some weird artifacting and some shakiness sometimes, but it is a major improvement. And to me, this isn't a gimmick. There's actually a lot of situations where I would want to run to something and turn on action mode to make it look way better to watch back later. So action mode is a huge W from me. All right, next up, let's talk about colors. Listen, the purple is cool, all right? It's fine. It doesn't really blow me away though. The color this year that does that for me is the black, the space black, I think Apple's calling it, because it is the darkest iPhone we have had in a very long time. The rails on the side of this thing, the stainless steel, are like completely black. It is an amazing color. And although the back isn't as dark as I wish it would be, it is a major improvement from the space gray or graphite that we've had. And just thank you, Apple. Thank you for a darker black finally. I guess we should also talk about the A16 chip on the inside of the iPhone 14 Pro, because this is the first year that Apple hasn't put the A16 in all phones. And honestly, I can't tell, like compared to the 14 and the 14 Pro, you can't tell a difference using it. Certainly there's a situation in which you'll notice that the iPhone 14 Pros are faster, but I don't know. I'm not doing anything that insane on my phone where I'm really noticing that. I mean, battery life, I guess I should talk about too. It feels good. It feels basically the same as the 13 Pro, but Apple says it should be slightly better, and especially will be if you turn off that always on display. Honestly, I am really impressed with these phones, and it's the most fun that I've had on an iPhone forever, and I feel like it genuinely meets the hype. Like, yeah, you get used to the dynamic island and it starts to lose its magic after a while, but man, like initially, and even just looking at this now, like it feels like a new phone. The standard 14's not so much unless you're getting the new plus size version, but like the 14 Pro that I got here in the black, man, I mean, it is solid. Like if you have an older phone, you're gonna upgrade to this and be like, wow. If you care about tech, you're getting the Pro. It is absolutely so much fun, and this is the year that it's definitely the most worth it ever to buy a Pro iPhone. Like they are just so different, and my experience reflects that. Yeah, for me, the Pro is worth it. All right, so much more to come on the iPhone 14. Just a quick video off the rip. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, hit subscribe for more. I've been Sam, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.